Okay, so back to Gloria's home. Not the way I wanted it to work, but it you know, it did work, I guess. So from here on out, we're going to go through Drakes and hopefully not die, because so far this has been a weird play. Like I've had some very strange occurrences happen. I'm not going to get the tier stone because we shouldn't need it. As much as I love it and I think it's the best ring in the game, you know, minus the... Oh my goodness. Ugh. Why frame rate? Why are they remaking Dark Souls 2 when this game needs the frame rate help? It truly does. It needs all the help it can get. I do love the movement in this game though, although I'm not as comfortable as I used to be with it. The one thing they took away that I never really liked. And if you've never played the older games, if you go back, you'll know what I'm talking about, because Dark Souls 2's engine just makes everything feel swimmy. And it makes this game feel positively precise with its movements. So if you pick up those items, you're going to awaken him. And you can do that, and you can kill him, if that's, you know, your thing. But it's a little tricky to do when we have no real damage output. As much as, you know, I love doing silly things, I'm a realist when it comes to a lot of Dark Souls stuff. Like this guy, for instance. So a lot of people asked me on my Black Knight Halberd in 10 minutes, you know, why didn't I come through the Valley of the Drakes? It would have been quicker. And yes, those people are correct. Coming through Drakes is faster, but running past those dragons, it looked easy, didn't it? It's easy until that run when it's not. And when you're a new player, the last thing you want is an enemy that looks incredibly fierce and intimidating standing in your way. And if you're not very good at navigating and you're not very good at understanding what they do, like how their breath attack works, you can get into trouble in that spot. So I took them through the Berg, because not only is it like the tutorial area, but it also gives them a chance. And speaking of potentially silly ideas... Ah, it's worthless. So this is going to be very dangerous. For pretty obvious reasons. Oh, I rolled you, motherfucker. Oh, never mind. The good news is we got the shield. Oh. That was a straight up fucking Demon Souls romp, that. He did the poke. Need them souls, but that's the wrong way. I always forget which direction this cave leads at. That's how much I use this bonfire. Well, I pressed A on that and it didn't even work. Okay. I'm not going to try and parry this dude because I'm not very good at parrying the halberd guy. So I'm going to try and backstab slash get him off the edge if I can. Well, that wasn't good. 2. Oh wow, follows it with whatever that was. Yeah, this guy's really fucking dangerous. But we can do that. Sometimes you can, yeah, like that. Ah, we got nothing. Never mind. You know, we know what weapon we're going for anyway. I like having the black weapons because I'm a racist. You know, I'm an well, I'm a racist. I hate white people. I hate everything white. That's why my guy is burgundy, because I think white is a disgusting colour. It's full of hatred and bigotry. No, I just, there's something about having those Black Knight weapons that is incredibly empowering in this game. So, here's our Mr. Crystal Lizard. Hello, Mr. Crystal Lizard. What are you doing today? Are you okay? Remember when killing these was fun? Dark Souls 2 took that away. You know? I never have trouble with crystal lizards in this game. In that game, they're a fucking nightmare. And I think it's to do with the hit detection. If I'd have done what I just did then to a Dark Souls 2 lizard, I would have missed. Because everything misses on that game. Because it's shit when it comes to the hit detection and the way that the weapons swing. Like, Demon Souls has the evilest of all the crystal dudes. I think anyway, because they run really, really fast. And it makes them... Oh, fuck! I was itching! I was itching! Chop, chop, chop. These cables, I can't wait to get a wireless headset. Fuck cables. They suck dick. What am I doing? I need 3,000. I should continue going this way. As I mentioned though, it's really difficult to turn off programming. That casting speed is too damn slow, bro. Can you really hit me from that range? You probably can. Because that's just how you roll. The old pivot, eh? Can't quite get his pivot on. There's his grab. It was only me. Right, that's a large soul of a nameless soldier. I know where we can get a guaranteed 2k. And it's down here. That's the reason I've come this way. I need to be careful though, because there are giants, and the giants will kill me if they do tranquil walk of nonsense. So my bonfire logic is lacking because it's been a while. So I'm not going to sit at it because I don't want to bring anything back. So crystal butterflies, pissy lake. I noticed how jump attacks come out on this game. Might be one of my more favourite things about Dark Souls and Demon Souls, even though Demon Souls doesn't have them. Oops. God, we're so weak. I can't believe I killed blooming Pinwheel. My experience with Pinwheel at low level is getting hit by 2 of those energy balls in a chain and dying and being like, well, that was annoying. But I somehow avoided getting it, which can be quite rare. But a buff would have wrecked that fight. A buff would have considerably made it more manageable. So, now we have the Cunnilingus guys down here. So the first one's on the right. And we're going to jump attack him as he jumps. And we're going to do no damage, which is beast. That's a lot of hits for an enemy that you've probably never seen before if you're a casual Dark Souls player. The good news is we don't have to kill them technically. We don't have to kill this thing either, we can run past it. So we're going to skirt this left hand side so we don't wake up the golem guy. The giant soldier of stone from Yu-Gi-Oh! And we're going to run around this corner and get surprise attacked by these dudes. And we're going to try to lure them over here. They give you green blossoms. I think this is the only creature in the game that drops green blossoms, so it's pretty cool for that. It's just, there's a lot of them, they've got surprisingly good reach, and we just don't want to fuck with it. Not yet, anyway, because we don't have enough damage. There's one over here who's going to be guarding the thing we're picking up. He's going to jump, because he always jumps. He didn't jump. He tried to tongue me, because he likes the Cunnilingus. And then we're going to run this way. So up here is another stone giant, the Wolfring, and a jump, which if I don't make, I'll die, but hopefully I've not got that rusty, where I can't do it in the time it takes the old chap up here to get off his arse. So there's your ring, and then you just go like that. And then we start running back, so that we can get the piece of equipment needed to open the Crest of Artorias door. Which is one of the faster ways to do it. Unless you go and kill... Good, it looked like he were moving. Unless you go and kill the gargoyles, I think, or the stray demon, which you might be wondering, how can you kill the stray demon with no upgraded weapons? It's actually quite easy. You just take the Uchigatana from killing the merchant, kill the merchant, get the Uchi, and bleed it. It's incredibly susceptible to bleed. If you have a bleed weapon already, just use that. Another thing Dark Souls 2 did really well, adding the ability to use multiples. God, that was such a good thing they did. I'm very happy that they added that. I wish they could patch it into this, because this is the game I would like it in.
Don't get yourself killed.
Don't get yourself
Neither
killed.
of us.
Shut up. And I don't have any Homeward Bones. Which I suppose I could. I didn't sit at it, so there would be no point. If I go back now, the enemies should still be dead. So, using those... If this guy jumps, I'm going to be very angry. Don't jump. He did. I wasn't angry, just because he didn't hit me. I think the Prowling Demon is one of the worst enemies in this game, because he has the Artorias jump attack bullshit radius of effect that almost every AoE spell on this game has. I say spell, I mean attack. So he can jump, he doesn't have to connect with you, and you will die. You will take mad damage from it, because the game's just like, yeah, well, you know, you were close. That'll do. And I've never agreed with that. Dark Souls 2 is actually one of the better games for it. It doesn't have as much of it, but what it does have is the flinch. And just normal attacks having invisible areas of influence, which is just as bad if you ask me. Like, Bloodborne even looks like it's going to have it, and I wonder if it's a product of the clipping and the geometry and just the way the engine works, but I guess we'll see. So, I don't have to tell you that this is a very dangerous place early on, because you know. And the frame rate is not good either, which is why I've never liked PvPing here. Uh-oh. So the only threat, aside from immediate death from everybody, is the spell guy. Because the spells are rather quick. But I have my headset on so I can hear them, which is useful. I should have this on, I don't know why I don't. So I'm going to use the well-established trick of getting people to kill themselves at length. So there's the first guy. There's the second. Oh, you typical. Oh! He kicked me! Oh, it's okay. Motherfucker. That kick came out mad fast. But that's those two guys anyway. It's a couple of experience for us. So we're going to try and get the cleric, the thief, and the hunter guy. So we run up to, that's him on our aggro. She should soon follow, and the thief is always reliable. Too reliable, and that motherfucker will one-shot us if it backstabs us. It's also quite quick too. But we should be okay. Right. Trees and pathfinding and all that good stuff is going to indicate whether or not this is going to work. There's the geometry if you wanted to see what was behind it. So she's dead. Is the thief going back? So the hunter's going back, and so is the thief. Can we give you a reason not to? There we go. The hunter guy I don't mind as much. However, he is one of the most dangerous for damage, because he does really, really big damage. And I don't have it. Oh, fuck, he's here. Well, that was sneaky of you, sir. But it's going to work my way. I thought I was going to have to parry you 1,000,000 times. So that's perfectly fine. Now that we've done that, we can go for the Shiva set to get some pretty nice leggings if we want to. And we can come up here and talk to the cat, which is the reason we came here. Because to get him to show up, we have to be a member of the Covenant. I've never killed this cat. I've seen people do it with nuclear wogs, but I've never done it myself.
And
It's established. Cat Covenant Ring. So on this corner now we've got the terrible twosome. So what is going to happen is, will he aggro if I kick him? I don't think he will. So we're going to try and get everybody over here. Oh no! Oh goodness me, that's not what we need. If this guy goes mad, we're in some serious trouble. Right, so you look like you're okay. We're going to get this dude... Seriously, bro? Seriously? Okay, we're not going to do that then. So we're going to knock this dude off. No, we're not. We're going to punch this dude and I'm in trouble. There we go. Then this guy's not going to like us. Because we just killed his best friend, his lover or whatever it is. I don't know, I don't read the fanfictions. This guy is trouble too. See?
Sick
Oh my goodness. The difference between one-handing and two-handing is the difference between him bouncing off for some reason. I don't know why that happened. Maybe he doesn't have the stats to wield the weapon one-handed? That'd be weird. Suffice to say, we have an interesting situation now of needing to kill this dude and not having the capacity to do it effectively. Which is not a bad thing, but it's definitely an interesting thing. Here he goes. Somebody's knocking shit out of the house. Great. Just how I like it. So you want to watch Shiva, he is really bad news. I can't get off the screen! God, Dark Souls, I'm pressing A like a gypsy. I don't know why I said that. I don't even know if gypsies press A at all. Don't backstab me, dude. Don't do it. Don't do it. This game is hilarious. But we come back over to the corner of shame. And the frame rate is horrible, but we put up with it because it's a beautiful game. And because the PC version is a pain in the ass. Although it's probably... Ow. Can we recover, please? Thank you. Should have toggled, but I'm too rusty. Hunter, Cleric, maybe Thief? Did Shiva go off? No, Shiva. That's who that is. Shiva on his own might be interesting, although incredibly dangerous. Especially when he starts two-handing, and he knows he's got that advantage when he two-hands because he's a beast like that. I should put the wolf ring on, I've got nothing better to wear. Oh god. Come on, Shiva. It's you and me, bro. I could run to Sith's room, get the Hornet's ring, and like kill him quicker, but that's going to be the twirl attack. If he was in range, it would have been 1, 2, 1. Doesn't he do any? Shit, that was a partial, and that fucking hurt. Uh-oh. Yeah, that really hurts too. But you can backstab him after that because he's using the fatter roll. It's not his choice, of course, it's just... Oh, you see the delay? But let's get to chipping away at this life if we can. Yeah, it looks like he doesn't have the stats to use his weapon, which is very bizarre. Shit. I tried to guard break him then for a second in my brain. I was like, I'll guard break this tossback. I'll do that. I'll do that to you. Should have backstabbed him then. You see what I mean? The delay on the roll is immense.
Standing on Earth from the very start. Have a look at my sword. For its last.
I didn't want to do it to you, bro, but I will. Because I'm not a very nice person. God, we do no damage. If I had anything, if I'd have picked up the air stocking. Do you roll? That was not cool. Ooh, very nice. He knows how to play. He's trying to get that kick going, but it's just not working for him because I'm a really mean guy. Tried to kick me again. The thing I like about offline is none of the phantom range stuff. If you could get Dark Souls where that shit wasn't in it and all connections were perfect, it'd be one of the most fun like online games you can play. Could probably backstab him after that. Oh, interesting. He didn't do it. How much does this do? Does it do 70 at least? 60. I suppose it was obvious it was going to be. I don't think he's having fun. Oh. Why did that break his poise? Sometimes you can do that where you do the kick and you're in range to backstab them, but on the computer, do you notice how when he gets up after a backstab he auto-recovers to face me? If he was pressing any inputs when he stands, he wouldn't auto-recover. And thus, to do the kick into backstab, you have to kick them from behind and then wait a little bit and then backstab. Like, my timing was a little bit off because it's a long time since I've done it, because I only really do it in PvP. We got it though. We didn't get it the quick way, like. But he's much more interesting to fight than Shiva is, because Shiva's just a katana dude. Excuse me. And we have the weapon that we're going to be using. So it's 12 weight. We need 28 strength. We need 13 dexterity. And that's it. We're now on our way to getting exactly what we want. So I'm going to get the east set now. I would normally run that left-hand path, but there's the Faris sniper and there's the Claymore invisible guy who I haven't yet killed, which we'll come back for once I'm a little bit more confident in my... That made me jump now. But instead we'll run the risk of dying to these fellas, which is an actual risk. You see what I mean? Yeah. Bollocks. But not to worry. Because now we don't have that, we can try that run again. The problem is we've got a bunch of other people who are going to interfere with it. Yeah, I just... You forget just how bad the frame rate is on 360. Like, on PlayStation 3, it's a lot better. But still, it's not great. There's a jump you can make over on this corner, and I have no idea if I'll be able to do it. But, am I being chased? I don't think so. You can drop down there to the basin, but I have no idea what life you need, because it's been a very long time since I've done it. Look at the fucking range! And the frame rate! Oh, why did I come back? Why did I not just leave it to my memories? Where this game runs beautifully and everything is perfect and it's full of chocolate. Gumdrop smiles. Like, I don't know why. We can never have nice things. I'm constantly reminded of this. God, I love that stamina bar. So cool. Well, let's cash in some of these levels. I can't even remember what those stats are. It's just to show how brilliant my memory is. 28 strength, 13 dex. $28. Because we want to one-hand it. Oh, 27. Not to worry. We'll do a couple cycles of this room and we'll have the stats and then we can continue on. Whew. Chance that might one-shot me just because this game is evil. But it ain't as evil as Demon Souls. Demon Souls, gosh, that game is evil. Come on, fellas. No, don't do that, dickhead. Oh, you're gone. Yep, you're gone. Thief is kind of stuck. That's annoying. You wanna come this way, bitch? The AI on this character will baffle me forever. There's just something clinically wrong with that dude. If it is a dude. $28 and... Oh god, this is taking forever. Taking forever. But this is by far the fastest way to acquire souls outside of speedrunning the game. You just pimp caned me. That was amazing. I thought it'd do more damage, to be honest. But it just goes to show how bad those moves are. I suppose I should put my new trousers on since how we died to get them buggers. Bye. Oh, don't walk away, fellas. There's so much left to die. Like a bunch of old men finally getting release. Ooh, this weapon might do more damage now. Can I actually fight these dudes? I want to be careful with him. He's going to back up to spell me. Gosh, that spell parry sounded like such a good idea, and then I saw it in Dark Souls 2, and you're like, yeah, that's not useful. I mean, it's good for defending, but it should reflect the damage to the caster. You shouldn't have to hit. It should neutralise the projectile and damage the caster. Then it'd be really, really fun. But as it stands, it's just fucking stupid. So he's unhooked himself, it sounds, because I can hear his footsteps. Friend number 2. No, he's still hooked. Guy, that's so stupid. Wow, that sounded loud. Come on, fellas, we want to get this weapon so we can do the most I was tempted, folks, to put the Murakumo in my Murakumo, whatever, in my inventory using a save editor, but the amount of shit you get for using those off for idiots, it's just not worth it. Like, I'm still getting countless messages from stupid people all the time on my Dark Souls videos. Like, when it has absolutely nothing to do with the outcome of the videos, they still bitch. And, you know, I can't ban all of them because you ban one and two more turn up. It's kind of like fucking Hydra heads. So I just ignore it at this point, but I still get tons and tons to this day. It's one of those things that completely makes you regret even covering this game's online because the community's so fucking poisonous. And it's sad too because there is a part of the Dark Souls community that's full of cool people, but the other part of it is just whiny, douchebag, elitist fucking don't do this, don't do that, don't do everything else, you know, never change your opinion. Like, you can't do anything. And don't get me wrong, on my early videos I was incredibly idealistic and I wanted people to fight with honour and respect. I wanted it to be like a fighting game, you know, where people fought, you know, for the enjoyment of battle and not because they just wanted to ruin people's days or just win using the cheapest strategies. Of course, it was a very naive thought, and I changed through playing. You know, I played a lot more PvP, I got a lot better at it, I understood it a lot more, and I learned to realise that that was never going to be the way the game was meant to be, and nor should it. But those opinions are still on those videos, and people watch them like that's what my opinion is now. And they come on and they give you shit on new videos over old mentalities, because on YouTube you just can't change your mind because people either don't look at the date or they're just retards, which is a really strange way of saying that word. You gonna? I don't think we've got enough, dude. We need to. Let's see how much damage we do to this guy, because he's gonna fucking be a bitch. Because we did put a strength up in that. Yeah, it's not enough. It'll take forever. And I love parrying on this game. I love parrying on almost every enemy in this game, except for... Why don't I like parrying? Dark Wraiths. Dark Wraiths are arseholes, because they stun lock you. Yeah, never mind. I should have done Dex first and done half the strength so I could at least two-hand the weapon. But there we go. We've got that. And we can start pumping dexterity now. We need a little bit more endurance. Vitality is not so bad. I don't have any plans for vitality. I might put it up a little bit, but we're going to get the fat ring, which is literally all we're going to need. Unless I put some more into it. What the fuck? I thought it was 13. Oh my god, I've been leveling resistance. Oh, what am I doing? Oh! Whoa! I've leveled the most useful stat in the game. Come on. I'm so sad. I'm gonna end this video now and hide my shame, and I'm gonna farm the rest needed off camera.
Oh my god, I've been leveling resistance.